How's it going, everyone? Welcome to episode 5 of the 4-hour build challenge. In this series, me and 3 other top creators have to build an insane point of interest chosen at random with a fully functional game mode built in under 4 hours. In this video, you will get a unique look into professional builders' perspectives, and I will go in depth on the whole process of building the game mode and mechanics. This month's build was Mortal Engines with a never been done game mode. This might be one of my favorite builds to date. You do not want to miss this. Let's go.
Immature gaming.
Before we get into the build, please hit that like button, it goes a long way, and if you enjoy this type of content, subscribe. I appreciate you. So if you've been following this series, you would know that at the start of every build, Mustard plays as the possible random points of interest to the wheel and spins. This time it landed on Mortal Engines. Mortal Engines is an action-adventure film that was based off the book. The film is set in a post-apocalyptic world where entire cities have been mounted on wheels and are motorized. We were all pretty excited about this build and thought it would be a great challenge, but we were worried about finishing it on time. This week's build team was Mustard Plays, Maka Makes, me, and our special guest was Enigma. Mustard Plays built the top of the cities, Maka Makes built the base of the cities, the back wheels, and helped with the top as well. Enigma built the tank threads, the front wheels, the center arena, and as always, I built the game mode. Before we get into how I built the mechanics, make sure you go check out Maka Makes and Mustard's perspective after the video. You can go check out their point of view on exactly how they built it from their YouTube channel. Links to their videos will be in the description. So the game mode I decided to build was called Tag Team 1v1. It's a 2 teams of 4 1v1 arena where at any time during your 1v1, you can emote for 3 seconds and teleport out of the arena and tag in your teammate. To start building the mechanics, I first had to set up the system for a player to emote to teleport so he could tag out, or also if a player is killed, it will mimic the same sequence. For the emote to tag in, tag out mechanic, I set up 4 mutator zones, 2 for each team. The mutator zones are set up to filter and only affect team 1 or team 2. 2 of the mutator zones stayed enabled and will signal depending on which team is emoting. The channels are set to fire if a player is emoting and will also signal when someone stops emoting. When they start emoting, it will start an objective timer device. That device is set to complete after 3 seconds. If a player stops emoting, it will signal to stop the objective timer and not let it complete. If the players stay emoting for 3 seconds and the objective timer is complete, it will enable another mutator zone with its filtered team and teleport the player in the arena outside and start the randomizer sequence to grab their teammate. How I set up the randomization tagging in, tagging out system is I first laid out the spawn system and player counter system. I set up 8 spawn pads team 1 through 8. I used the when player spawns transmit on setting to equip different classes and also teleport players. Odd numbers will be on team 1 and even numbers will be on team 2. The same channels that teleport the players also give a player a different class, classes 1 through 8. This is important because every player needs a special signature, so when they get tagged in, they can be found and teleported to the play area. For the attendance mechanic, I have a mutator zone that enables at the start of the beginning of the game that sends a signal per every player in the island and reports it to a tracker device. The tracker devices are set up to complete once a certain threshold of players are met, which will complete the tracker and send a signal to enable a randomizer device depending on how many players are in the game. The randomizer devices that enables signifies the amount of players for that team. I then placed a trigger device in each of those spaces inside the randomizer. These triggers are what will start the process of looking for a remaining player for the signaling team. When a player emotes out or dies, it fires a signal to a randomizer. The randomizer will fire and pick a random trigger. That trigger will enable another trigger that has the specific player's class filter, the ones that we equip them at the start of the game. I then have a 1-second delay on an item granter that will then look for the class which trigger was enabled from the randomizer and teleport them to the arena. I also set up a fail-safe where if a player is not teleported to the arena after 2 seconds, it will look for another. How I set this up, I have another objective timer and the completion behavior is set to restart. And on the teleporters in the arena, I have it signal when a player enters. So this time objective will keep signaling the randomizer until a player is teleported into the arena and will signal for the objective timer to stop. This is how I set up the majority of the major mechanics, and like I said earlier, this might be one of my favorite maps I have built. This map is extremely fun and highly addictive. I can't remember the last time I had this much fun playing in Fortnite. The team killed this build. Maka, Mustard, and Enigma all did a great job, and I'm very happy with our final product. Here is the map code if you want to play it. Don't forget to visit Mustard Plays and Maka Makes to see their side of the builds. They are both very talented creators and documented their parts of this build and made an awesome video detailing it. Links to their videos are in the description. Also, a big shout out to Enigma. He was an amazing special guest and did an amazing job. He also has an awesome YouTube channel where he posts next level PvP maps. Go check him out as well. I would also like to give a special shout out to Dumb Blonde. During our playtesting, she offered to deck out the terrain, which is definitely one of her specialties. She did an amazing job. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out our previous episodes. If you missed them, we built an insane box fight alternating Zone Wars map on the Great Sphinx of Giza backdrop. We built a 1v1 map on a naval fleet backdrop. We built the Avenger base with a snipers versus runners game mode, and our last build was a 1-for-1 Clash of Clans map. It's insane. Links to those are in the top right of your screen if you want to check them out. Do not forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Remember, if you guys buy anything in the item shop, be sure to use your favorite builder or content creator's code. Do not leave it blank. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you all know how much I appreciate you and hope you have a fantastic day. I'm Immature Gamer and I'm out. Hey, you're still here? Thank you so much for watching the whole video. I really appreciate it. If you don't mind, please press that like button. It goes a long way, I'm serious. And while I'm sitting here begging for likes, press that subscribe button. It would really mean the world to me. Alright, I'm really leaving this time. Hope you have a great day.
That's my name.